Okay,
Anyone
we
of them also
are
like to
live.
make it garden blue, yeah?
We are live, guys.
Are we making Oh, sorry.
Night, everyone. Sibong, good night. Or good afternoon, lo. Side blow, tu plus susah belum ipla lo Europe. Good afternoon, lo Yupa. And to whoever is tuning in, if it's morning on your side, good morning on your side. Oh, good day. So it's us here, the Kumuls based, around the world. Papua New Guinean business owners based in different parts of the world. So we are coming here with a very, very interesting and important topic that is hitting everyone, including yourselves, those that are following us. Not us only, it's also affecting you that is following us, and even it will affect the future. So my name is Alberta. I'm originally from Bougainville in Papua New Guinea, but I'm coming to you live all the way from Melbourne, Australia. I am a online business owner, a coach, and I have two boys, including a toddler. It's three. So my my youngest is my biggest why, how I found this business when I was on maternity leave with him at home, really struggling and looking for something that I could do while still looking after him. Childcare wasn't my option to put him in, and I'm so grateful today. I am running this business, 4 years ago, and still today I'm still running it. So one of the things that really we are going to discuss today is part of the reason why I started my business as well. So that's a little bit about me, and I have these three beautiful sisters here. They will introduce themselves. So let's move to Austria first. Kathy, thank you. Just introduce yourself. Tell us. Oh, can you hear us? Or yeah, we can see you now. Yeah. Can you hear us?
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Sorry, my network is a bit playing up here. Okay, thank you. I just before we come live, we've got rain and thunderstorms here, and maybe it's still. Maybe I'll go out and come in again, but it's okay. We're always here. Yes. So good morning. Good morning. Thank you, Sister Alberta. And thank you, Sister Patricia and Sister Ruth. Now I'm coming to you live all the way from Austria in Europe. The time here is 12 past 2 in the afternoon. Yes, so my name is Kathy Singer. I am originally from Papua New Guinea, to be specific. I'm from Bougainville and Morobe. I am my profession is in tourism and hospitality. My background is in tourism and hospitality. Currently, I am a full-time stay-at-home mother and a proud digital business entrepreneur. I've been in this business for more than 3 years. Yes, so that is all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Kathy. Now let's move back to Australia, but up the top a little bit of down under, Brisbane. Thank you, Ruth.
Thank you. Good night, Susa Beta. Good morning, afternoon to the other two sisters from Europe. And wherever you're watching, our viewers, follow us. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. My name is Ruth Yambaki, and I use Root Medicine on Facebook. And I'm from Papua New Guinea. I live here in Brisbane. I'm a mom, and I am a support worker. So I do like Monday, Friday work as a support worker and aged care, part of the job. And I am also an online entrepreneur. I'm doing as my side hustle. That's almost 4 years I'm in the business. So that's all about from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Ruth. Thank you so much. Now let's move back to Europe, Germany. Thank you, Pat. You're on mute. Yeah.
Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Normally, when I meet my Wantoks or my Susa or my brothers from Papua New Guinea, we always speak Tok Pisin. But today is special. We're going to be speaking in English. Tok Pisin will be done secretly later on. Hi, my name is Patricia. I come from Papua New Guinea, Morobe province specifically. I live in Germany. Um, I am a mom, a wife. We have two sons. I am a teacher by profession. I teach part time, but now I am on holidays. It's our summer break. And I've been in this business. I'm a proud digital business owner as well. I've been in this business for 3 years now. Well, over 3 years now, not 4 years yet. And I'm very happy to be here with our Susa or Tripla, my other three sisters. Um, well, my teaching, I'm doing it part time, but some people do it full time and they're still running their business. So it doesn't matter. It's a side hustle anybody is entitled to have. All right. Thank you, Susa. Alberta, back to you, our host.
Thank you, Sister Patricia, and happy holidays to you. Uh,
Thank you.
uh, so tonight is special because we're speaking English, meaning our topic is based around something that is affecting everyone, not just Papua New Guineans, not just us, the Kumuls, but everyone all around the world. And so if you're tuning in, if you have any questions as well or any concern, you can also put it on the chat or the comment, and then we can also answer to that if you have any questions around our topic for tonight. So anyway, thank you for also supporting us. To everyone that's tuning in, we've seen so many people tuning in and supporting us as well. Hope this the value of this live is adding value to you as well as a follower. And thank you for your time. So tonight we are coming to share how the prices of goods and services in our own areas. So I am in Melbourne, Australia. Kathy is in Austria, Europe. Uh, Ruth is in Brisbane and Pat is in Germany. We will be sharing individually how we are affected because of the prices of goods and services today that has increased and has played a significant role in shaping the economy of where we are at and how it's affecting us. So it's not affecting us as individual only, but it's also affecting businesses, schools, hospitals, the services that the government is providing as well. It's all affecting us. But the best part is, as an entrepreneur, how do we become a solution to that? How do we have to answer to you all? And how can this also help you guys to start thinking around what we are doing? So for me, especially, I will share what has increased tremendously. It had a big impact on me, but I don't take it as an online business owner. I'm not really taking it as something I should be upset about. The thing that has really increased where my area is. So I live in a in the eastern side of Melbourne, in Melbourne, whereas whoever lives in the west or the north, they have their own. But for me, I live on the eastern side. Eastern side, to tell you the truth, where we are at, the property market has gone really skyrocket. And rent, the mortgage, where we are living, everyone, neighbors, everyone is talking about the church, church people that we go to, parents that my children go to school, we talk about that. They were all talking about that because it's affecting everyone. So people are moving. There's a lot of movement happening here because people are, when the landlord is increasing that rent, people are trying to look for lower rent, so they move. So there's a lot of movements here happening at this time. People are looking for lower rents because it's not the landlord to be blamed for the increase of rent, and it's not the bank to be blamed for the increase of the mortgage rates or the interest rates. So who do we blame now here? And how do we see as, like, how do we account for that in our individual lives? So for me, where I am at, rent has tripled. It didn't double. So if you were paying like 1,600, per month on rent now, people are, paying double of that. So what's double of 1,600? It's really high. And their paycheck to paycheck, our paycheck to paycheck, including me, didn't double within this last 6 months or last year. Our pay didn't double. No. For us healthcare workers, yes, we got an increase. I have to be grateful for that. Low income earners, they had got an increase, but it's still not enough for rent, for the mortgage. People that own properties that are paying mortgage here. So, what has come out from this alone? Some people are homeless. Some people are starting to live in their cars. Some people are starting to live, in laundromats. They're looking for, where to sleep. I'm not saying I am trying to spoil them. No, I'm just talking real life situation here. And as an entrepreneur, when you see that, what happens? And for me, as an entrepreneur, I think, like, how can I help these people to start thinking outside the box and do something about themselves? Because putting myself in their shoes, I feel so, I feel affected. I have to provide a solution, but how? And that is when my, online business comes in, my coaching comes in. And I can only offer it to someone who needs it. I can only open up and say, oh, you should start something now. Because this doesn't end here. This increase doesn't end here. It will continue on. Everything will go up. The government, the transport, the hospitals, school fees will continue going up. But how do we tackle that? What solutions do we have now to do here? For me as a mom, because I am a mom and as an online entrepreneur, I can only offer help to start something. And basically for me, I would offer an online business because for me, it's flexible, one. Two, there are public libraries here in the government, public libraries. The internet is free. You can use it to even use the computers there to continue working on your online business if you see that opportunity, because the services are there, but it's just you to make use of that. So that's me. It's the property market that is increasing in my area. And one solution for anyone that owns properties or that is paying mortgage or that is renting, I would encourage you to start an online business. An online business that will, provide a solution for you as an individual, as a family, as a community. And that's my encouragement as an entrepreneur. Thank you. Now let's move to Austria. Let's hear the side of Austria where you live, Kathy. What has really increased in your area, and what solution do you try to provide?
Okay, thank you so much, Sister Patrice, Sister Alberta. Yes, from my end, like we all have seen, since the pandemic hit, it affected everyone from every level. So yes, throughout the world, and in Austria also, we also experienced this. And I think last year, prices of fuel, the gas, had hit so hard, and we were affected by this. Austria depend greatly on the import from Russia. We have the pipeline from Russia in, and there was, case incident that happened there. I know you all know about it. It came on the media as well. So this really affected everyone, and for us now, the prices that really went up, the prices of gas and also fuel as well, it went up as well. So yes, for me as a digital business entrepreneur, I see that it's good to have a side hustle, even though you're working. Always have a side hustle. So if you cannot, if these prices of fuel that is eating high, and it's affecting your budget as well, you have something on the side to cater for this. So yes, we have the support from the government as well when this we were in that season, and this support is only for that short timing. And what about the long run? Where will you get the continue to support yourself? So this is it's as a digital business entrepreneur, it's good to have a side hustle, so that when you can cater for any prices, like now that is happening, the prices of fuel that is hitting high, it's going up, and it's also affecting our budget as well. So we have to look at that as well. So apart from this, like I already mentioned, we get support from the government. Every household here get support from the government, but it's only for a short time. So it's always a must to have, a side hustle to back you up. Yes. So like what Susa Alberta mentioned, it won't stay at, it won't go back to normal. It will continue to increase. So to be on the safe side, we have to have something on the side to support ourselves. Life is becoming expensive now, so it's a must to have a plan B or side hustle to support you moving forward. Thank you, Sister. Over to you.
Thank you, Kathy, for sharing that. And about the gas price and the fuel, it's not affecting Austria only. It's in Australia as well. In Melbourne, every service station we're driving through, we are looking if it has come down to 172, 192. Everyone. So it's like, yeah. Go ahead, Kathy.
I just add on to what you said. Like in here, we have this long season of cold. Now we are in summer. Summer, it's like 3 months, and then we go back to cold season. And we always dependent on, the gas. In the house, we have the water system, like for the house that we are living now. The water system, I mean, the gas, it heats up the water, and the water runs within the floor and hit the house during winter, cold season. So we really need that. It's an essential thing for our living here. So gas, it's a must. And then now Austria is looking into looking more into renewable resources, like what's this, the solar panels, and also try to do more with the windmill. I almost speak Deutsch. I'm using 3 languages, so I almost speak German. I was switch between three languages, Pidgin, English, and Deutsch, and I almost speak that language again. German, yes. Anyway, so now Austria is looking into renewable resources like windmill and more of solar energy. Yes, to help with this situation as well. Yes, so and also to look into other markets instead of only focusing on Russia, they're looking at other markets as well throughout European markets. So yes, thank you. Thank you, Susa.
Thank you for that. And we have winter here. We depend on gas. We depend on power. So there was an announcement that came, I think last month, and said we are running out of gas. We may have to, ration the usage of gas, and that has really hit me as well. And I thought, okay, what are we gonna do? Start thinking creatively. Yeah, aside the firewood, do you have firewood, or do you have what you can use to sustain yourself in this cold weather? So that's something that really hit us, and I thought, oh my gosh. But the good thing is we have to be grateful and really use those resources wisely as well, because it's really running out as well, to so to speak. Yeah, thank you for that. Let's move to Brisbane. We're in Australia, but she's in the other state. So let's listen what has increased in Brisbane to make it good.
Thank you, Susan. But the Brisbane has been very good in meaning the Brisbane, our government's been doing much help with us at this stage. Like they helped us with our electricity bills for next, I think, 3 months. So like last time, I normally get bills like, more than what I earn. And sometimes I'm just getting the bills coming in and I'm thinking, where am I going to, find money to pay all these bills? Because this time around winter, the bill comes in like $500, for $400, $500. It depends on how much you use the heater at the house. So thank God that this winter the government just gave some help. So when I saw the bill that I got credited like $500, I'm thinking, thank you. It's just helping me this winter. So like Kathy said, it's only for a short period of time. That won't be go for for a longer period of time. So for the rest of the winter, it's me. I'm going to pay for the bills. And apart from the bills of winter, electricity bills that coming in, for those of you who are, especially my Papua New Guineans, probably, this is like comparing from my family. They're thinking, I live in Australia, so everything is like, okay, I got money, but life in Australia, it's a challenge for you. Any individuals live in Australia is a challenge. If you work hard to live, you will enjoy this life. Like I said, there are lots of bills coming in. You come in, you pay electricity bill, you pay water bill, you pay council bill, lots of bills are every 2 months, quarterly bills. When you total those bills up, it's like more than what you earned, like $1,000 total up to $1,000. Or when you convert that to Kina, that's a lot. And for Papua New Guineans back at home, we have free land, we have free parking. You don't pay for the parking. When you want to go and park the car, you don't pay for the car parks up there. When you want to go to use the freeway, you don't pay for them. We pay for freeway to use in this country. We pay for car parks to park, but there'll be certain hours you need to pay, and you have to pay for your ticket. Get a ticket to you park the car in there. If you don't pay a ticket, you get a fine for more than ticket, $100 fine. The sticker which is stick in your car windscreen, and you'll be surprised. But you can run away. This country has their own rules. They have their own values. So you have to respect. So, I'm living in this country, like this is my second home. And I like to live in Australia, but the challenge is the other part of you are. When you get a lot of bills, you think, I'll just leave, go back to Papua New Guinea and live a normal life. Life back in Papua New Guinea, back home. I think we have a long, we have lots, we have to be grateful for. We have lots of land to cultivate. We have lots to, we own our own lands, you know. Like I was watching this TikTok today, someone from Papua New Guinea went into a video on this, what do you call that, homeless people. And I'm thinking, we are fighting homeless in this country, in Papua New Guinea, in Australia. There are lots of homeless. We're fighting it. It means, like Susan Better said earlier, it's a rent that's gone up. People can't afford to pay for the rent. If you have a few kids, and if the rent is gone up, what will you do? Next spot is you just go and live in the car in the park, or something like that. So I saw this TikTok video. Someone went videoing homeless people in Papua New Guinea, and this guy was telling me, look in there, sorry, I'm on homeless land. This is Papua New Guinea way of talking. You're sorry about them. And the title in the TikTok, it's the person who was doing the video, the title reads, "Give got ground, like we have land, why we are homeless." And then I'm thinking, okay, he's videoing something, but there's a message there. So, like, if you want to be an homeless in the city, just by means go back your place. Just go back home. You go and cultivate the land and make yourself useful instead. So like we complain that life in the city is harder, or price of food services gone up, or you can buy a bag of rice or chicken because it's so expensive. While the Kina is not doing good, and for us for you to help yourself, do something different. Do side hustle. It doesn't mean that you go and do online business as a side hustle. You go and do something different, cultivate the land or do something, sell something. Just try to help yourself to make an income that will substitute you or to help you. It doesn't mean that you come in and making online business as side hustle. There are lots of other ways you can do to help yourself. So as an online entrepreneur, I've been doing this for 4 years, and sometimes I have no regrets. I thank God that this business that lead me, my mindset into this business, it's helped me a lot personally, and I've seen myself, like my usage of timing is different. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Ruth, for that. And I just wanted to say that what Ruth is talking about is really true in terms of land. Awesome. Like for us here, living away from home, in here, the country has its own laws and regulations. The land is owned by the government. So unfortunately, we have no say but just follow the rules. The good thing about home is we own the land. We own the land. We have it's even if we don't have a job, even if you don't have an online business, or even if you don't have a side hustle, you can still go back to your home and you've got land there. Whether you build a small hut and live on garden food, it's still okay. But it's not okay for us living outside of Papua New Guinea. So do not think that life outside of Papua New Guinea is, cheaper. No, it's very, very high. The standard of living is high. With that being said, that even at home, now that there's internet, we own the land. What else can we do to utilize our data and our time on social media? Why can't we make use of that 3 kina or $1.50 that we use on data to run an online business that can sustain us? And this business is not a get rich part. It will bring you to financial freedom if you build it along the way. And we've seen it. For me personally, I've seen it. I've built it 4 years, and it's taking care of, most of my bills and my things now, like even my business. Running a business is not cheap as well. You have to reinvest in expenses and stuff. And for us, online entrepreneurs, is the ad. We need to budget for ads. We need to budget for the apps that we're using, different softwares that we're using. It's in us. So we really need to also utilize that. So if you don't have anything at all, or you're just wasting time there, start something now. That's what we want to tell you. All right. Thank you, Ruth. Now let's move to Germany, to Europe, and hear from what's happening in Germany. Thank you, Patricia.
Hello. Okay. I'm going to reiterate everything that my sisters have been saying. It's very, very true. I really agree with all of you. Prices everywhere has increased. Oh my! I mean, think about your closet. How long have you been wearing those clothes? Have you been thinking about the prices that is increasing, that you think, oh no, I'm not going to buy that dress. I'm not going to buy this for my children because it's too expensive. Let me wait until the price goes down. Perhaps for the ones in Australia, maybe you will wait until when it's the winter season is just about to end and the price goes down. That's when you can run and grab those clothes, because the price has gone up. Why should you spend something, spend a lot of money and use it only for a short while? So because of that, we're really looking at so many options where you can cut down on prices. For me, I would wait, like I was looking for something and then I thought, no, I'm going to wait until the summer season is ending, and then I'm going to go and buy what I really want to buy. I want to buy something that will help me in my business, but I'm going to wait. I have to be patient. So the prices are really increasing. And I agree totally with, I think Alberta or Kathy must have talked about the fuel prices. I am the same. When I'm driving, I'm always looking at the signs. The price has gone down. That's when I run in and I refill. I don't go when the price is up. And you really look at the queue. The cars are all lining up. When they all line up at the fuel station, then you start checking. The price has gone down. That's why all the cars are lining up to go and refill. So we are really feeling the pinch of increase of prices everywhere with fuel. I drive a lot. I have to do a lot of checks, medical checks with my husband, so I have to always check this with the prices. Now it's summer holiday and I would like to go for holidays, but prices have increased. So I really have to check. If I want to fly now, I'm sorry, this is too late, because I should have booked maybe like 2 months ago for a holiday now. So if you really want to save a lot, you have to book your flights or book your tickets well in advance. In Germany, I think just after Corona, we the government introduced a system where the population can buy monthly tickets at the price of 49 euros, and you can travel with that ticket anywhere in Germany. 49 euro. I don't know if you have that also in Austria, Kathy, but if you have this 49 euro, you can travel anywhere but on slow trains. But people don't care, because as long as it gets you from A to B and you are saving money, you're traveling on the slow trains, not those fast intercity trains. But the government is helping people to save their money. So travel cheaply, conveniently, because it's expensive everywhere. Even my husband has told me, Pat, we have to cut down on our shopping, don't buy unnecessarily. Don't buy that expensive thing. Get, if the prices of the 2 types of mozzarella, go for the one that is cheaper, because it's the same thing you're eating. It's just that the brands are different. That's why the price is up. But why do you have to spend money on that expensive one? So we are looking at things like this, to cut down on prices. Cut down on expensive things and go for reasonable price things. So fuel, going for holidays, it's very expensive. You really have to look, what should you do? Can you people hear me? Okay. Where to shop? Like now, if I want to buy the best watermelon and that's cheaper, I go to a Turkish shop. I don't go to this, like a normal expensive or normal German supermarkets, like we call them Rewe, Aldi. I don't know. I don't know if you buy the same type of watermelon, but I go to the Turkish shop and it's cheaper and it's the best. So you start looking at places where you go shopping. Let me go back to Papua New Guinea. If you always go to Papindo and that's your favorite supermarket, look at other supermarkets also. Maybe they're selling the same thing, but it's cheaper. So we have to save money. Prices have gone up. We have to really look at all these places and start changing our choices. What you choose, you have to change. We have to change. You cannot just think like, oh, Patricia is always going there, so I will see her there. I have to change because now it's getting cheaper. I have to go to a supermarket. Although it's far away, doesn't matter. It's cheaper. I will save money. So we have to look at, places where we go shopping. Looking at salary. In Europe, I think you people also in Australia, we get our salary monthly, not fortnightly like in Papua New Guinea. But you miss a talk lose fortnight na government fortnight. You make your money, and then after 1 week, we think, oh, now what do I do? Maybe I have to go and borrow. But for us, it's monthly. Excuse me. 1 week before the month would end, we start checking our how much is left. How much is left, because the price has gone up. So at least you must have something at the end, to take you through. When the month ends, your money comes in. So we have to learn all this. If one more thing before I let it go, let the talking stop. Western Union. I used to send money to Papua New Guinea, and it used to be like, for example, 50 euro. My family would get 150 kina or 100 kina. Before it used to be 100 kina. 50 euro was equals to 100 kina. Then it went up to 150 kina. Now it's 200, almost 200 kina. But see how much the value of the currency has dropped. It has dropped, and you can't even buy what you want to purchase. So what has helped me to really, it's an eye-opener that I'm so happy that I have a side hustle. Honestly, if people have never thought about running a side hustle, this is something that we have to consider. We should think of having a side hustle, a plan B, something that is running beside or beside, doing your job, doesn't mean that you stay with one job until you retire. You can do another thing. I thought I would just stay with teaching until I, retire, but I'm glad that I found out that it's possible as long as what you are doing is legit, what you're doing, you can pay tax wherever you are. We are entitled to run a side hustle. Oh, thank you. Okay, nami lusigulahan blo susah blomi.
Wow. Thank you. So you've shared a lot there, and we've got like a picture of, how what is increasing out there and what the pay is and what are you doing about it. And it's amazing. Like it, you're like speaking directly to me and to everyone of us as well. And just imagine if we were spectators now, if we're just watching this group of entrepreneurs talking about having that side hustle and we are affected, how do we take that into consideration for us and as individual and as moms, as wives or grandmas or grandpas? It's real. What we shared is a reality. And the price of flights, the tickets, the holidays are very expensive. But I must say that I'm so thankful to God that I started my business 4 years back. And there's a time when when I missed the flight. Here, the plane doesn't wait for even 5 minutes, 3 minutes. So I missed the flight. But the best part is I could still book the next flight at the airport. Why? Because I had a side hustle. 4 years ago, I can't do that. I can't do that with my salary alone, no. And mind you, I'm traveling with a family. It's not me only. So I am so thankful to God that I started this. I didn't question, I did my research. I didn't keep asking questions. I didn't keep saying, oh, I'll watch that, or I don't have time for webinar. I didn't say, oh, I don't have any money. I was on maternity leave. I didn't have any money to start the business. But is it an excuse to just sit around there looking after your babies and complaining for your husbands to bring home the pay, which is not even enough for the household for the next 4 months? So people run to start borrowing. People start running to the market, the entrepreneurs, the SMEs. And I have had people reach out to me online as well, asking for money. And I just educate them, go and start a side hustle. I can help once, but I can't help it, second, third. No, that's not my solution. My solution is for you to go and start something for yourself. And our online business allows that to anyone. If you own if you are on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, you're searching YouTube every day, watching movies, or if you're doing Netflix, paying Netflix, why can't you invest that $10 or $16 and put it aside to start a side hustle for you? And one of the best businesses in the world, I must say, is our online business. I'm not being biased, but that's from me and other communities that are using the tools. We have the tools here. It's a package. You just start your business and everything has been built for you. You don't need to do everything. You only do the 10% part of it. 90% has been done. And then you surround yourself with the people that have done it. The millionaires of this community. What's stopping you? And I can see that only online entrepreneurs are traveling around the world with a business on their phone. Where else will you find this? No other business. And if you are one of them starting those low ticketing items, those low ticketing business that you are running for because you are after the money, the shiny object, how long will it take you? Is it paying you now? Is it giving you that passive income? So it's a challenge for everyone, including me. But the best part is we've started our business and we are building it. And our compensation plan gives that passive income where you don't need to do any work anymore but getting paid. You know, I see a lot of envelopes received at the mailbox with checks. The rooms are full of checks, whereas other people, the rooms are full of bills. So, guys, my encouragement to you and our challenge here is start something. We are only here to share. We're only here to help you. We've helped ourselves and we're still building. It doesn't mean that we are okay. We're still building our business. Life happens, challenges happen, but at least we've started. And the time is now. Because tomorrow you'll still see us sharing this when the prices triple. And then you'll be scratching and saying, oh, those 4 ladies that shared, I should have reached out to them and started my business so that now today I'm not affected. And I'm not, starting to look for dinner money everywhere. And even the increase, the interest rate has doubled from those, lenders. So that was it today. Thank you so much, ladies. Thank you to all the followers as well. Apologies, we couldn't acknowledge you all, but thank you for your support and thank you for your time. Tuning in, hope this live has helped you in any way. How do they take the next step to start their own business? Patricia, to anyone that's interested or will be watching this replay, how do they take the next step?
Okay. Today is Tuesday, isn't it?
Wednesday.
Today is Wednesday, okay. So for those who missed our live webinar, register in our website to get the next one that's coming on Friday. In order to get more information, you see our website all on the screen there. You can register in any of our website. You will receive email, get an email. Make sure that it's a valid email address so that it doesn't go anywhere else, but it will come straight to you. Don't use your work email address. Please use your private email address. If you don't have any email address, please go to Google, open up an email address, and then use that with your name, your real name. Don't use nicknames because we want to know whom we are communicating with. Register and we will get in touch with you.
Thank you. Any other words from Kathy and Brute? Kathy?
Thank you. I just add on to Sir Patricia, what he just said. Once you registered on the website and you watch the workshop webinar, make it a must to watch from beginning to the end. When you finish that, when you watch the workshop webinar and you're satisfied and you decide to check it out, then there's the next step in that workshop. At the end of the workshop, you will see a link there if you want to take the next step to check out the business. So to check out the business, most of the times we always say Visa card. They pay, you will pay with the Visa card. There are other options available, but because many people use Visa card, we say Visa card. So you will only payment is through the link. Through the link, that link is secure.
Oops, we've lost her, but she was trying to say that the only payment link is through the link in the webinar, no other way. No BSP, we don't ask for money. We don't, get you to pay any other way. Through that link only in the webinar with a Visa card. Thank you. Ruth, any last word from you?
Yeah, thank you. So I believe most of you are following us on the pages. Some of you have, uh, you know, the viewers of all, follow us, and some of you have registered on my website. So, most of you, like this is from some of the leads that are telling me they don't have time to watch. Oh, the email is too much. I don't want this email. Don't send it to me. Or what is this? I don't have time to watch the webinar. Just send me this. Don't send me that. So, like, it's a good question. You're not sure what you're sending, but, I want to make it clear tonight that our system is an automated system. So if you register on our websites, you will receive constant email, maybe about for 45 days or something. You will receive emails from within that 45 days. So if you are not interested at all, please, you can unsubscribe on those emails that you're receiving. So if like this is the business that will test your mindset, that will test your to-do attitude, that will test the person you are. This business will test you what type of person you are. If you are a person that doesn't have interest in reading, or if you are a person that doesn't take notes of what's coming in your inbox, this is not for you. Because this business, it's mindset business, So if you don't have time to watch all these webinars, because if I would refer you to watch a webinar, that people do that. Susa Pet, Susa Halberta will do that, because same email will be coming to you. If you register in any one of us, we will ask you to watch the webinar. It's 90 minutes, and that's information about the business. So if you have no interest at all in watching those webinars, and you wanted to go and start the business, I don't know how will you start and where will you start. That's why I said this is not your business, because I know that most of us are looking for get rich quick. Or like there's some of you that's have fake profiles using our photos as, scamming you or telling you to put money, deposit at this amount, this bank. Within 2 hours, you get 2,000 kina, or you put another 1,000 kina, but you get another 1,000 within 48 hours. If you're looking for that sort of business, this is not yours, because scammers do that because they want to scam you. So if you think that we are scammers, if we were scammers, we won't come live like this to tell you to do something outside of your comfort zone, do something that will support you and your family. So, like, my encouragement to each one of you watching tonight, if you have a piece to start something, side hustle, something different out of the comfort zone, for Kumulsa here, we will help you. We are all Papua New Guineans, Southern Highlands, Momase, Bougainville. We in Wantoka will help you to build your dream. So get in touch with us. Thank you.
Thank you, Ruth, for that. To all the viewers, I believe you've got the message. One last thing is, someone reached out to me on LinkedIn and asked, what are you doing? A government worker. And I said, this is what I do. And later he said, not interested. And I just smiled, because we have been there. We were not born entrepreneurs. We are We came from pay. We've done our roles. We've worked. We've, chased the money, and we've been in your shoes. So when someone does that, I just smile because you know what? I feel so sorry for that person, because the bills will not feel sorry for you when you say, no, I'm not interested. Just something to think about. Thank you, ladies. Thank you. But yeah.
I just want to add something on. We are all professionals. We are all professionals. And those people are also professionals. We are all professionals in our own fields. We know a lot of things. We are still doing our jobs, but this is a side hustle anybody can do. So we want to encourage people to think outside their box. Think of something besides your job. I mean, you are going to get money fortnightly, but at the end, look at your paycheck. Do you still have the full amount there? I think we need something to add on to supplement. That's what we are trying to tell the others. And this is something that we are so happy that we have been doing. We would like to pass this message on. It's a beautiful message. We don't want to keep this joy to ourselves. We want to share this joy with the others so the others can know and find out by registering and get information. Thank you, Susa.
Thank you, Pat. And one last one. Someone did a TikTok, came to Australia, thought that Australia will be the best country to come and live in. He gets paid. You know what? The pay disappears within the bank, his account within 2 hours. Where did it go? It all went to bills. After that, he's left with $20. So it's just something that we are sharing. It's funny, but it's real. Uh,
It's true.
So start a side hustle today, mothers. Start a side hustle today. If you're professional, if you've got your career, this is for everyone as long as you're 18 and above. All right. We'll see you guys on the inside. Yeah. Good night, everyone. Good day to